Welcome to the Void, everyone. My name is Liliana, also known as the Transfiendling, and today we're going to be continuing on with The Witcher 3. Now, a couple of updates on how I'm going to be going about things. I did decide that as far as progression goes, because there are lots of side quests, we have I think 3 or 4 or so from this area that I do think would be, fun to do. But it also sounds like we are getting ready to leave White Orchard, and so I want to make sure that I get all the things done. So, the way that I'm going to go about things is that I'm going to go through as much of the story in an area as possible, but then whenever it seems that we're going to be leaving that area for the next area, I will go through and do all the side quests. So, this episode is a side quest episode, and we are going to start with Missing in Action, because it sounds fun. Find Dune Wildenfort. As it turned out, Geralt was not alone in searching for White Orchard for a lost loved one. The Witcher also found the notice of a peasant who was seeking for his brother. The brother had left home to take up arms against Nilfgaard. The forces of the north and the Black Ones had then clashed in a great battle near the brother's home village, and the peasant had not heard from his sibling since. Also, something else that I decided I'm going to do is that because there are lots of markers, and I am a little bit of a completionist, not to a very large degree, but just in a... I like to make sure that I don't miss anything important, especially if it, upgrades, items, and stuff. So, I have gone around, and I have done a little bit of exploring, and I've gotten a lot of things done. Nothing, story-wise. I did run into... I forget who... Oh, I ran into the person who gave me this quest, actually. So that was, a bit unfortunate, but it wasn't much. Just essentially the guy talking with his dog and just kind of let us know that his brother, like what the quest said, his brother had been in this battle and he asked for help. I turned him down because I was playing this in my free time and not on camera, but now we will go see him. Alright, and that is... Okay, that's good. Alright, now where are you? Oh, I'm also level 4 now. I also will be going for anyone who is... That's not the right thing that I meant to hit. Yes, I know. Shush. Right, because I changed this to Guild Wars 2 keybinds. So I'm going with a science-heavy build because I'm a mage at heart. So I have boosted the Igni sign, the Axii sign, and then I also have this little fun ability called Gourmet, which allows me to, whenever I eat, instead of just regenerating for 5 seconds or however long, it lasts for 20 minutes. Or, instead of lasting for 5 seconds, it lasts for 20 minutes. Which is, nice. Alright.
Offer still stands. Help me find Bastion, and I'll throw you a few coins.
So you're Witcher? Sure.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Yeah, I'd say you get a 0.1%.
But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones.
That's fair.
Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay. I do know where this is because I saw him, ran across this option, turned it down, and then promptly stumbled right into the battlefield on accident. So, the good news is we know where we're going. Wait, I could probably beat him there. I did change some key bindings around just because it's easier for me. For example, I changed the character menu to the H key because that's what it was in Guild Wars 2, and that is helpful for me to remember. Since I can't bind some other things, that would also make sense. Let's go! I also have already upgraded my swords and armor a bit. There's a point of power that I found in one area that had this, it had a sword diagrams in the field below it. Oh, come on. There's a crypt underneath it, and there was diagrams for a Viper sword. And so I went ahead and got both Viper swords because I found the other blueprint somewhere else. And they're nice little things. They deal decent damage, and they also have a chance to poison on hit, which is very nice. And also they give me bonus EXP, so that's just, that's sexy of them. I also bought some of the level 4 armors from the one merchant because I had the funds to do so. I didn't get the chest piece or the boots because they didn't have slots on them, and I like the slots that I have, the things I have slotted in currently. In this one, I forget why I didn't get the chest piece. I also still have the trophy and the saddlebags and, you know, everything set up. Nothing special as far as bolts go, though. And both of my swords have a sign intensity rune on them so that my signs are even more powerful. I did experiment with one build option at one point where... Come on, friend. I know that you're an NPC. There you are.
We'll talk once we're there.
We are there.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You've technically already done that. Also, hello, we're fused with
Recruits
Roach.
from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
I
No
believe,
offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
Yeah, friend,
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Objective areas. Objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area with the exact position of your target is unknown. Go to the marked area. Okay, cool. So you're also a tutorial. Hey, the flowers. Are there any of the... I spent a lot of time killing them, so I don't think... Oh, okay, so there are still some ghouls alive. Wonderful. Let's fix that. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Let's just take that pretty head of yours right off, if you don't mind. Come here, ugly thing. For a while I had a rune on my sword that gave me a chance of doing fire damage, which was very nice. But that was only like a 5% chance? And the new swords give me a higher percent chance to do poison damage. I don't know which is better, fire or poison. Generally speaking, fire is better than poison in most games, but, you know, that may not always be the case. Okay, well, the dog is a highlighted item. Ah, I see, that's what we're looking for. Okay. Shield! When you find tracks or other clues, walk close and then press F to examine them. Not to pay respects?
No. Neighbor's son.
Oof. Yeah, war is an ugly business. Oh, cool.
Come on,
will...
Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
I'm not above looting dead bodies, especially not on a battlefield. It's not gonna do them any good. Oh, oops. I walked too far. Well, it's fine. Okay, so we're in this area specifically. And what are you? Oh,
Corpse like any other. No way I'll recognize Bastion.
Do I have to go talk to him specifically?
Those daughters get me to be alive. Stop running like a scalded cat. Help me.
Quit being
That
annoying.
him?
No. Neighbor's son.
Okay, same thing.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Here's one. I found another one.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Well, you say that like I'm supposed to know this.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard
Come
to
on,
tell,
Hussar.
I know, but
Can you smell Bastion,
could
boy?
this be him?
Still nothing.
That's it? No?
Found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Okay. Where did you go? Okay, there you are. Please be like an all ghoul or something that I need to fight, because that would be hilarious. It'd be traumatizing, but also hilarious. Traumatizing for him, I'd be fine.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command.
What the
Ballista
fuck?
bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit. That is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, one of you is in blue, one of you is in Nilfgaardian colors.
Is he? Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
Are they lovers?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. Alone he'll die. And
Okay, well, we
can't
can
go
take him
back
with
to
us.
his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stayed here.
Yeah, if not for him, your brother would be
Bastion only
screwed,
made
so...
it with the Black One's help. Maybe you want to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
That might not be a
Well-
terrible idea.
I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent. Fine, I'll take him in.
Oh, okay, that didn't seem to take too much convincing.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Thank you. This is part of why I'm doing it this way instead of... Oh, hey! Anything else around here worth looting? Nothing much. But this is also part of why I'm doing this, is because from what I've seen of the side quests so far, they seem less sprawling than like the side quests of, say, I know how to summon Roach. I've done this a bajillion times at this point. Sometimes by accident. But they seem like less sprawling than some other games like Skyrim or, you know, otherwise. So, and they seem relatively quick to get done. So, okay, I'll put a marker right there. Also, I realized while I was out and about just exploring and doing things that I had been misinterpreting the roach symbol on the map, because to me the entire time it looked like a little flame, which I was like, well, okay, I mean the Nilfgaard's whole thing is like the white flame or whatever, which, okay, I could see, you know, the white flame is part of this world. Sure, I suppose that could make sense for the horse icon question mark. But then I realized that, like, if you look at it closer, it's actually just a horse silhouette. It just, the way it's shaped also looks kind of like a flame. I should choose which quest I'm going to do next. Treasure hunts. Oh, also, I have read, like, I did find lots of documents, and I, unfortunately, am not going to read all of them, because it's just, there's way too many, and they're way too long. So, if you do want to read all the documents, you know, perhaps check out the wiki or something. I do apologize, but I'm not going to be able to read all of them on here. Not in a timely fashion. Contract, Devil by the Well. I did also progress this one a little bit, because I accidentally stumbled across this area, but I haven't done anything other than that. In White Orchard, girls happened to cross a notice posted by a certain Odalon residing in the village. The man wanted someone to take out the monster who was haunting the area around an old well. In doing so required a professional. This was typical of Witcher work as they come, so Geralt decided to talk to the man. Malicious beings usually haunt the ruins of castles, fortresses, or as a last resort, towers. The Wraith of White Orchard, however, chose a much more quotidian site for its haunting. A well. That is what I have never seen in all 27 of my years. A White Orchard peasant by the name of Odalon wanted someone to chase off the Phantom, and Geralt accepted the job. Which I do know roughly where this one is located. Or at least I know that I've been there. There is a signpost nearby. Did I not just flag that one as something I was going to do? I'm sorry. Okay, I thought that I'd already done that, but sure, why not? Yeah, here it is. Not too far. Oh, for void's sake. I will say the UI is a little bit finicky. And it's a little touchy. But it's fine. Alright, this, like, it's something about, you know, the only thing that we really got was something about how it might only come out
Body's dried to
a
a
certain
crisp.
time of day.
Signs of burns.
Okay, so it might use pyrokinesis. Good
Grass
to know.
around the well scorched. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Oh, a noon wraith. I was expecting it was only going to come out at night.
Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and, unless there's a red dot that shows up on sight, or on radar whilst I go in here, let's go ahead and meditate until noon and hope this goes well. Alcohol. Strong alcohol was used to replenish alchemy supplies. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. I was confused because, like, I was taking out monster nests, and I couldn't craft any more of one of the bombs that I had, because it said that I already had it, even though I was out of it. And apparently it's just whenever you meditate, you use your alcohest to refill those supplies, apparently. So that is good to know. Can I just talk to you, or am I going to have to kill you?
Wonder what it's doing here.
Can I talk to you?
Got too close.
Nope. Okay, nope. Talking is not an option. Not an option. Fire's not going to do dick to you, is it? Oh. Okay. Let's try Ard. You really... Okay. This is fine, I think, hopefully. You know, better idea, hopefully, I think. Actually, you're boosted. Read the entry about the noon wraiths in the bestiary. Noon wraith. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon wraiths. Glad Raymond, peasants, and their customs. On particularly searing summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear resembling sun-scorched women in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. And that's sad. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the field searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. Though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Noon wraiths are only known to haunt rural areas, usually staying near the place of their deaths. They prey on peasants working in the fields or children playing nearby. Noon wraiths do not bleed and are for the most part immune to the effects of witcher signs. Oh, that's good to know. They can create mirror images of themselves which circle their victim in a kind of morbid parody of a dance. This ghostly ritual drains their victim's life energy while adding to their own strength. Noon wraiths are also able to manipulate the physical world to a limited degree, kicking up dust clouds which temporarily blind and disorient their opponents. Noon wraiths can turn immaterial and are at times very difficult to wound. In order to force a noon wraith to take corporeal form, one must first trap it with the Yurden sign or strike it with a moon dust bomb. Once the monster has regained physical presence, one can mount a fast attack with a silver blade, preferably one coated in spectre oil. Contrary to popular belief, noon wraiths can also be encountered at night but are much weaker than during the day. Good to know, so I need to use the Yurden sign, which is not one I have
Object.
upgraded.
Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Okay. I know these are mirror images and such, but I'm still just making sure. I'm really torn.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Something's keeping her here.
I need, which one was it? Oh, that's the wrong. I also learned the Ard can be used, you know, to do that. To just yeet things around. Okay, so there's nothing in this shack. Mineral dust. I somehow missed this whenever I was looting this area, but that's fine. I don't know what I actually found there, but I didn't get any quest updates, so it wasn't the ring, clearly. Or, you know, whatever it is that I'm looking for. I thought you were glowing, but okay. Oh right, I forgot that I did find that.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
Okay, so... interesting. Yellow to diary.
Journal. Might be useful.
Yellow to diary. 27... 3? 12... 50. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima, listed all the harm he's done us, how he killed Jahan for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk with nary thought of repayment, how he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night, how he finally got what we begged Marital for in our prayers so long the judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own, unless we can live as free men. The first day of our freedom, Havel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, better than most fantastic places. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood, smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be here to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move one inch from here.
Might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
I think I did just pick up the bracelet before the journal type
Stains, barely
missed.
visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still
No,
alive.
please behave. Apologies.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Okay.
Another print by the well.
So she's still
Numerate going
actually
straight
like
too far
herself
from
too,
the well.
apparently. Okay, so I guess I am glad I didn't actually just outright kill her, because I thought, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna get real dark, isn't it?
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Ugh. Poor
Wide
thing.
pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Blech. Okay, is it literally just, I actually just jump? Yeah, it's literally just jumping. Okay. Well then, that's fine. Alright. Dive. Dive, dive, dive. Open the tear. Which is like some sort of special opal thing. Also, this sort of thing is why some people have misunderstandings about how skeletons work. Because by all logic, as far as I'm aware, pretty sure that skeleton should have kind of disassembled itself at this point. Because, you know, it's hanging. What are you? Also, how in the name of my void am I supposed to get
Lucky
back
not
up
to
here?
come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well.
Correct.
Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
I was just trying to inspect some mushroom heal. Okay, so now it looks like I head this direction? Question mark? Find a way out of the cave. Okay, cool. Glad that I'm on the same page as the quest. I'm almost willing to bet a small amount that it's going to be an underwater exit. Probably. No, there also are these, so maybe they... This game is, like, other than, like, you know, themes, is actually just lit very darkly. So it is hard to see things in places. Oh, Void, it is almost nearly impossible to glitch and see down here. Okay, it looks like I might have been wrong. It looks like it might not be an underground or an underwater exit. But I can, oddly enough, see better underwater, at least in this area, than I can above water, at least in some areas near the cave. But that's okay, that's what this is for. Even if it's just for short little bursts of visibility. Oh wait, do I need to dive into this pool? Is that... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wait, we're getting through it, Not even a whole half hour in yet, and we're already basically have 2 quests down. This looks important. I might regret my decision, but this looks important. Oh, is this just the way out? Well, I'm not wrong if that is the case. I do need to hurry a little bit, though. I don't have a shitload of breath left, and I don't particularly want to have to replace anything. Or not replace, but, you know, redo anything.
Prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Is it really going to be a fight, though, if it's just burning her corpse? Is she back around? She doesn't look like she's back around yet. I mean, I will still... Where is it? Alchemy Sansi? Yes. Cool. What mutagen do I currently have? Oh, lesser blue mutagen. Sure, I'll go ahead and craft that. And then... go ahead and equip that. Okay, alchemy. What am I missing? Cherry cordial. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. Potions. Oh, that sight thing sounds useful. Oh, Thunderbolt just outright increases attack power. That's good to know. Also, I keep forgetting that it's essentially... I only need to craft something once, and then it just Alkahest will be used to recraft things. Which is good to know. It mentioned wraith oil. Okay, I don't have I don't have a I don't have something for wraith oil. I have spectre oil. Is that the same thing? Devil by the Well, the residents of White Orchard have suffered more than their share of share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting, and Griffin had begun abducting their livestock in a rotten icing on this painful cake. A noon wraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could send something bound her to this place, and in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he'd have to prepare for the battle, and a noon wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him. Okay, so that's just telling us what we already knew. Oh, spectre oil, not wraith oil. Okay, cool. Maybe it was a mistyping, or maybe I just misunderstood. Who knows? Not me. Oh, hey, I do have everything I need to make it. Wonderful. I don't know how incredibly useful that's going to be. And let's see. So Spectre or Thunderbolt is there. And oil, how long do you last? 20 charges. Oh, and Thunderbolt, okay, that is kind of cool. Thunderbolt is just outright, you just gain bonus attack power. That is useful. Sword just telekinetically kept around. I would have to burn her body and then she becomes killable.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Hey, I was just going to be like, oh cool, and then... Your eyes are very pretty. I forget how long the human tongue actually is.
Hey, I think it worked.
Well, you certainly pissed her off. So, you know, there's that. Which one is it? Alright, Yerden. Which is not a sign I normally make for this. If you can, yeah, thank you, I appreciate that greatly. Damn. One last strike on Oh, or was that it?
She's gone.
Cool.
For good.
Ooh, Noon Wraith trophy. How does a ghost leave behind a trophy? I mean, I'm not going to question it too terribly much. Well, I'm going to question it a little bit. What are you? Just raw meat? Okay. I don't know why, but apparently, I'm guessing it's because they're witchers? But apparently, witchers can just eat raw meat and suffer no ill effects, which is really cool. Because that means that all of the animals that have just tried to kill me are very useful for healing items. Which is why I have like 70 some odd just units of raw meat. Because it's just become my default healing item. Since I have the gourmet thing, which makes it just last for ages. Okay. Head back to that signpost. Come on. There's 2 quests down, 2 to go. I don't know how, like, there are lots of things on the notice boards. Have I eluded you? I don't remember seeing you 2 before. I haven't. Thankfully, nothing terribly important that I haven't already had, or that I haven't had need for, thankfully. I would have been a little salty if that had had, like, a super rare component that I've been looking for, or that I went out of my way to obtain. Okay, so journal. Well, okay, I do need to return to him, so I guess we'll do that first. Oodalon! Oh man, you are out of the way, you are not super near anything. Okay, now let's see. Oh wait, oops, I was going to my custom marker, not the actual quest marker. I know what I'm doing. Oh hey, there's lots of chickens. I could probably ignore all of you and get lots of things. That kid's living its best life. Ah, you're some of those flowers that I just used to make a thing.
My dad had a sword once too.
Yeah, what happened to your dad? Oh, he died because of the plague or famine or wild specter? That's a mood. I have lived there frequently, my friend. Allergies are a bitch. Oh, Void, can you imagine having, like, allergies in this time? Fun fact, that wouldn't be a thing, because the reason why allergies to, like, weird random bullshit exists, as far as I've been told, or, like, last I was updated, is because, essentially, we don't have enough things for our bodies to fight off anymore, and so our bodies just, you know, some of our bodies just choose random things to just suddenly get pissed off about. Mine is pollen.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a
Maybe like
bell.
your grandparents, aren't they?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once.
Oh, the really
Same
snarky one that I
maybe?
like?
Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away from Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Ugh. I want to be good, but also, no.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this at least. For life.
Thank you. What did you give me? I am curious. Ooh, thank you. I don't know if I actually have use for that, but amethyst is my favorite stone. So I have 2 chunks of it over here. That and whilst magic is rarely a replacement for proper medicine and stuff, I will take every advantage and every little bit of aid I can.
The plague!
Yes, I know, Yes, I know, the plague. I'm tired of COVID too, but you know, sometimes we all have shit we gotta deal with. No, I don't want to play some cards with you. I do want to find that notice board, which is back this way, near the child I just ran over. Anything new? Okay, so there's lots of stuff. This all looks like stuff that we've already seen. Okay. Do these just like, does this just infinitely refresh with things every time I leave town? Is that the circumstance? Oh man, you have the hiccups. I am so sorry. Hiccups are the worst. Alright, let's see. What quest do we want to get to next? Treasure hunts. Temerian valuables. Sure. Read the document you found. Which glitching one? We found so many bloody documents. Scrawled notes. Things are going better and better for us. We pitched camp in the heart of the forest near the old mill, and have already done quite nice for ourselves. Folk are poor, so they say, but they squeeze something out of them. But squeeze them and something always pops out. A sack of grain here, a few crowns there. Not bad for easy work, certainly better than the army. At least we've got something to fill our bellies, and the risk that we'll pay for all of this with our lives, well, it's still less than when we were charging the nilfs at Natalis' orders. Okay. Is that the document you mean?
And ye, could ye deliver us from evil?
I don't know which other document you mean. Whenever I'd ask the Witcher for his opinion concerning my latest sonnet, elegy, or even couplet, he'd always claim he hadn't the time, yet he had a plenty when it came to reading the letters found amongst corpses or lying about monster nests. Perhaps that was why they, unlike my writings, often proved the path to significant riches. Books of Sweat and Blood? Is this the one? But we already read this one before. Or maybe it's in my inventory. Wait, what was that? Oh, Journeyman's Armor Repair Kit. Okay. Quest items, Crystal Skull. Blood-soaked military orders? To whom it may concern, by order of the Legion Commander, the men bearing this missive are to be escorted north to the border post near Oxenfurt, where they'll find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection, and not a hair on their head is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. Redanal, Wittenberg. Toussaint, a Duchy of Tales. Like, which one? There's so many of these things. Okay, this one has an exclamation point, though. So, okay. Wait, quest updated. Oh. Oh, okay, so I'd already apparently found the things, I just needed to actually read the document. Oh. Well, that was the wrong sign, but that's fine. Also, I don't know why, but chickens seem to be just, like, super hard to kill. Oh, hey, chicken leg. Oh, you're fine.
Kings do the fighting.
Is that everything? It does appear to be everything here. Wonderful. Oh wait, no, there are a couple things that are like, on the map, there are like little quest markers. Okay, so let's go, we'll get those done. I think there's only those two, correct? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we'll go to you first, because you're closest, and also there's no... Like, you don't have a travel post super nearby. So we'll go... we'll go to the sawmill. Because I want to talk to the herbalist and see if she knows the one lady. Claire. I know that quest is completed technically already, but I'm curious. I like lore. Okay, I do wish the mini-map didn't constantly rotate, because that makes it very hard for me to orient myself. And I have yet to see an option for turning that off. Can I go this way, I believe? To be facing the... Yes, okay. I will check after I'm done recording this if there is a option for turning off the mini-map rotation. Because void and stars above and void below me... Is it a pain in my side to constantly have to check the map every time I try to, you know, find a specific location? Thank you for your contributions to the cause. I don't like to take a lot of stuff, however, I have found that I quite literally can never have too many of these things, so I am going to take all of them. Don't mind me, I'm just compulsory taking everything in your garden. That's fine, we'll go back, because they're plants, right? Oh, hey, you are Tamira. Cool.
Yes?
Oh, what's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one.
Aw.
Do you know the Temple of Marital in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Nenica stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I studied to become a healer under Mother Nenica.
Hmm, that's cool.
I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love.
Oh no.
There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left.
Ugh.
Nenike refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
That bites.
ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The Lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the Lord's son, Florian. Something that made the Lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Okay, cool. Oh, damn, you gave me a lot of shit. Just so many, like, potion ingredients. That's just gonna be flaring for the next couple minutes, isn't it? Alright, so we are heading... Oh, cool. I did set my marker correctly. Do I actually need to get my horse, or can I just jog there? Alright. Come here. There you are. Going down to, I believe this is the one where it's like, yeah, looking for the old ruined house. Whee!
Hey, anyone home?
Don't know.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
I mean, I'm a
It's
pan.
always sat there empty. This hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings on.
That's strange.
'Cause
Ghost,
next
maybe?
I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
Sounds like some, like, potion ingredients.
Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Okay.
Interesting.
The-
What happened then?
Where is this going?
Another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other.
I mean, that's fair.
Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, there he's lying there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Never taken on a
quick,
pen
R, I
contract.
believe it is, should take care of this.
Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Come on. Yeah, Ard. Oh, that's, not the direction that we were supposed to be doing this. Hey, I was right, that did work. Cool, so there's probably some drowners over there, given our proximity to water. Alright, let's look at all this loot. Rotting flesh, delightful. Always good to have a snack on hand. Powdered pearl, that's always nice.
Explains the stench.
Yep, looks like she would in fact be correct on that particular note.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
This place is just filled with things.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Burned papers. And when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blessed operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you, illegible. Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't be breaking off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting.
But when I
Okay.
gab to myself, they say I'm going barley.
But
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
ah, interesting. That's nifty of it.
Pan, have ye?
Hush, I am a comin'. Look, I'm sorry, lady, but you are, unfortunately, in an RPG, therefore, I must thoroughly loot the room before I return to you to report back any progress on the task for which you have sent me.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Oh, fun!
Pan, have ye?
Shh, little mortal. Patience. I understand that you only have a handful of years compared to the infinite millennia that I am going to be around. But patience, please, I ask of you. Alright, let's chat.
Your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
He's dead.
Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Yeah.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's.
Are you gonna give me the pan for use as a weapon? Because that would be amazing. The frying pan, spick and span. Aww. Okay, well, I appreciate that. She gave me a snack. Oh, she gave me a couple snacks. Oh, that's cute. She gave me apple juice. That's very cute. Old, like, grandma vibes. Though, I will admit, I am a bit confused because I remember reading or seeing at least some sort of mission somewhere that there was like someone who needed a like it was some sort of, it wasn't the brother and it wasn't the ghost, but there was someone who was like, hey, I need help finding this thing, and looked for me in the like scorched house near the road. You're not from notice boards, so you're not gonna be it. No. No. Maybe it was, maybe I already did it and I just didn't realize it or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very, very confused. Maybe I'll go check the notice board again just to be on the safe side. Or also, potentially, this could be the other exclamation point, and that's what put it on the map, was for me to go check it out. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is, underneath the custom marker already. I was low-key panicking. I was like,
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the gut.
Oof. I've been there, lady. I do apologize. I was concerned. I was like, I'm sorry. Did I just imagine that there was another quest marker? Hello? Enemies, they're probably...
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I don't know which one you are, but I will go ahead and kill you. If the enemies, you know, respawn. I actually have to hold it down to get the benefit. Okay. Axie sign. Intensity increased. I don't know how that really works for Axie, because Axie just lets me, you know, stun people. What enemies are these? I kind of want to kill something. Come here. What are you? Please don't be just wolves. Well, okay, you're not just wolves. So, you know, you met the brief. Congrats. You just a pack of wolves? Well, okay. Oh, are y'all chasing down something? Oh, I thought that was a person. Oh, heck. Okay, well, you're fine. We can do this.
That stench. Damn.
Worst noise in any video game. Well, they're just, I thought, it looked like they were chasing a person to me for a second, but then I realized it was a deer, so. Well, let's just return back to finding this other quest, instead of being distracted by something shiny. Thought I was gonna find Roach, but... I don't know why, but for some reason I was under the impression that Roach acted like the, like, Watson in the one game, where he would just teleport whenever you called him. I don't know why that was the impression I had, but here we are. I have not stumbled across you before. Let's have a chat.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details.
Yeah.
What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Looks like you have some eyeshadow on whenever you're looking
Well,
up.
was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all.
Ouch.
No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you are most concerned about a little box.
Okay.
Bring it to me, I beg you.
Pretty sure I've already looted this cart
I'll
before.
go.
I've looted
I
at
don't know
least
if I
3
find
carts.
that box.
Use your Witcher senses to find where the cart left the road. Okay, so this is the road. So, in theory... Also in theory, that means that the path will just be littered with goods. Oh, you're all explosives. That's no fun. I mean, that is fun, but, you know, it's not...
Cart tracks.
I can't
Rode
sell
off into the swamp.
explosives. At least not in this game. I gotta fight some, whatchamacallits? The drowners. Also, apparently my instinct to, use Igni on beehives is correct. Because it would seem, based on...
Here's the cart.
Okay, yeah, they are drowners. Where's the cart? I did not see a cart. Oh, there's the cart. Okay.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Alright.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
I mean, I don't think he knew, truth be told.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Or both. Okay, y'all are making lots of nasty noises, so I'm just gonna have to, you know, politely suggest that y'all... So let's go check out that card again. Now they actually, you know, can think without hearing those noises constantly. I'm a little noise sensitive, thanks to my tinnitus. So, it's not in like a bad, like, oh, hi, another beehive, wonderful. Oh, I think there's the box. It is really funny whenever I hit my buttons too fast for the actual prompts to show up. Hey, lock strong box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Just because of the, like... I forget if I changed something or if this is just due to how the game is set up defaultly. But my keybind for loot all is the same as the jump button. And so if I, you know, if I do it too quickly before it's actually had a chance to trigger the, like, loot interaction, it just, he just does a funny little hop.
Oh, and you find the box?
Correct, we did.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's.
Never bullshit a bullshitter.
Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Wait, do I actually have to track, do I actually hunt him down now? That'll be fun. Please? High-speed horse chase. Chase down the merchant. Okay, so I do have to chase him down. Come here, Roach. Let's just cut you off at the pass.
Slow now. Whoa.
Good horsey. I could have said I didn't cut him in half. Do I gotta get
Wake
him out
up.
here?
See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on a horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods.
Okay.
That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Yeah, honestly, if you had told me this from the beginning, I would have been happy to help you. I really don't need healing items, so I'm just gonna let him take it.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
You know, there are worse things to, like, oh wait, you say merchant, can I trade with you? Nope, okay. I will say, I keep getting things that are like coins, but they're not usable coins, question? Alright, what's the trophy do? Oh, yes please. Noonwraith trophy. Extra EXP from everything. Wonderful. Also, what's the mutagen do? Just more vitality. That's boring. Where is the document? Yeah, I keep on getting like coins and stuff, and I'm like, that's cool, but I can't exchange them yet, so I don't quite know what this is, what this does for me. Also, the cracked monocle. I'm very confused by that. No, those are all the quests currently there.
Thanks once again.
I'm going to go find... Oh, actually. A signpost, what I was looking for. There's apparently still one signpost I haven't found. Somewhere? I don't know where. Pardon me. I'm going to head back to the notice board because I'm curious if maybe there's something there that I'm just like I missed. Maybe there'll be something that mentions the monocle and will point me in the right direction. Just because I would like to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to be doing with that before I move on. Oh hey, everyone's asleep, so. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate your contributions. Oh, I missed that one. Cool. I only thought I hit 4. Or 3. Notice board, come here. Recruitment, okay. Okay, yeah, nothing new. We've gone through those before. A cracked monocle. That does ring a bell, but I don't know where it's from. Let's see, documents. I know I've already read this, but I'm just going to scan through these real quick. These are all things that, well, not everything, but as far as like the notices go, I've read most of these out before. Dead soldier's letter. Spy's notes. Okay, that one we have already read. I believe that was the thing about the treasure that we already figured out. And then burned papers. And then to Mary and Lily key. Which I did find the chest that belongs to. Yeah, I don't know what that quest is, or what that is supposed to do. Silver monocle. Oh well. I do believe that you can come back to these, so I don't like. I'm sorry, little kitty. So I don't think that it's going to be like, oh, I didn't give it to the person right then, I can never complete the quest. I don't believe that's what's going to be the case. I just was hoping I could kind of figure out what it was, so I can get it done now. Let's just go
Let me
here.
have a look at your stock.
Do you have anything new? No. Yeah, you don't have the things I am very... You don't have the right things to tempt me into buying your things. Though I do have some things to sell you. Right. So no, all of you are getting sold. Correct? Yes, all of you are getting sold. Oh, wrong button. Oh, which one was it? Space. And then what are you? Okay, you're just old. You're really crappy armor. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I have lots of things. Lots of ingredients. Oh, thank the void, they don't weigh anything. I was slightly getting concerned about that. Cool. I believe...
Take care.
Because I don't see any other things on the map as far as quests go. And I'm not being able to figure out what to do with that monocle. Let's go ahead and talk with what's his face? Oh, come on. I'm trying to not make the cat... I'm trying not to make the cat angry. I don't like the cat being mad at me. Isn't there another door I can go through? I thought there was like another entrance that I walked out of. No, it's just the one triggered cutscene one time, and the other one didn't, or it didn't the other time. That's fine, I suppose. I just don't like hearing cats though. Oh, hey, wait. Hold on. Interesting, so there's another way in. Theoretically. I wonder if I can get to the other side and unlock it. That would be interesting. But, okay. Fine. Vesemir. I knew it was something with a V. I was like, it's V something or other?
Something
Check
else
with
you've
her
been
one
needing.
last time, just in case.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Alright, well, it looks like a good night's sleep is not something that you can purchase at this particular inn, which is fine. Anything that you actually... Oh, actually, where's the... Sherry cordial? I'll take one of... Well, I'll take 2 of those, because I think I need those for crafting something? I don't remember what, so don't ask me what that specific thing is that I'm going to be using it for. I'm gonna sell her some junk. Let's see. I do kind of enjoy the fact that I can't sell certain things, especially whenever they're things that are like, I'm not going to sell this anyway. Or, like, I'm not going to use this anyway. So it's funny that they can't sell it to me. Why? I don't know. That should be irritating, but it's not for some reason. Okay, See, it keeps on being like, oh, hefty sum, but it's like, 104 coin isn't that hefty. Personally, at least. No, that's fine. I don't need to do this like Skyrim and leave you completely broke.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened there. Oh, I can find the other side, but I can't unlock it. That's unfortunate. I think that is the door I think that's the door we first come through, but then we have to leave through that other door for the sake of cutscene. I'm sorry, I'm going. No, brain, no, Thea, I'm not going to Igni sign the cat.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around.
I mean,
Trouble
not
brewing.
wrong.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fists starting to itch.
Ugh.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go.
That
Geralt,
rhymed.
we should stay out of it. Just this once.
I mean, it depends on who they choose to go after.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Hey, be nice to her. Look, she's just trying to survive.
I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Alright, time to kick some ass.
Recognize
burn
this
some
medallion?
ass.
You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
I mean, into the ground.
Are you?
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Oh, y'all done fucked up, sons.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Hey, But we helped you.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
I know we're scary witches, but we just helped you, lady. Come on. We're protecting you. I forgot to set my status to recording.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Please tell me I get to fight you. Oh!
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit.
I feel that in my soul.
Good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Well,
Sorry.
you know.
Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
Probably naked.
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Just knowing Geralt
Don't get me
and
wrong,
her
Yennefer.
relationship.
I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
That
And I
would be
shall
nice.
provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
I was right that we're leaving.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
Tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
You really are quite pretty.
Emperor
I like your hair.
Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
So, now he wishes to make you an offer.
Is
The
it so I
kind
can
one
cut his head
can't
off?
refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Interesting.
Must have been a damn good offer then.
Hmm.
Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
This is true.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Oops, didn't mean to click.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's fair. Weird shit does tend to get weird at night around here. Especially if you're around Geralt. Vesemir, those gauntlets look like they would be, like, super heavy, but also look like they would be super useful in a brawl. Like, someone's trying to take a swing at you, just, like, blocking, they just, like, impale their hand on the greaves. Or, not greaves, bracers.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
All the best dreams are.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Oh, I'm sorry. What, the void?
Right now!
Yeah, that's a place I fixed, I believe. Rip. Oof. Okay, I did not expect this turn of events. At all? What the shit? Oh, I'm gonna have to actually do something, aren't I? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not good at... Hot. I mean, the animation was a little bit meh, but in general, hot. I mean, this feels a bit more like an immediate problem. For those of you who, like, that was very quiet. He asked, how'd they find us? This thing again? Okay. Is it gonna be updated now?
But now seem just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Okay. Oh my. Am I gonna need to censor things? Though that very, like, just flat black bra looks like maybe that was already censored. No, it's actually like a shirt. Okay.
It must suffice.
Oh, you prick.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
I mean, the king's going to be kept waiting.
Tedwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Ugh, stillness is not a strength of mine. Either of mind or of body. I'm not good at still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Vorius, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men. All of them.
Okay.
Indeed,
relevance?
were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday.
Oh, right.
Enlighten me. You have time. And, raise
Nice textures fading in.
Wild Hunt killed them.
a cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about.
I could still kill you without my swords.
To believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice.
You can certainly glitching try.
Done. Shall I shave him once more against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's
this is true.
enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Can the gentleman get his swords and also maybe kick your asses for being posh? You know, pompous dickheads?
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Do I get to choose? Probably.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress.
Hmm.
They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Okay, let's see. Does this actually have any, like, relevance? Also, can I loot these more than once? I like this one the most because it kind of looks like it has a chest piece. I know it's just a vest, but still. Good. Good, good, good. Ooh, what are you? I'm gonna be maybe a little weird and just go in and extinguish all the fire because, I don't know, they're all about flame and stuff, and as much as so am I, it's fun messing with them because they're pricks and I don't like them. Also, I'm going to be ending this once I have actually put on my gnomish pranks? Is that what that said? Gnomish prankings. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton wine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp between betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they wear a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery but good betidings. For the prince of Elander's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the pricely banquet, anon jumped out the besabred gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment once the jest was figured out. A cynocephalus, or a dog head in your tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zengaber dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from this far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with a tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Zengabarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Oh, interesting. Okay, anything else to loot over here before I dress? Oh yes, lots of things. Lots of books. Lots of books which are cool, but I don't intend to read them all. I'm sure they're all fascinating, but I don't have the time nor the attention span. If I'm being quite frank instead of being quite Lily. Alright, let's dress ourselves. 1 armor. Let's see, which one do we like best? Okay, I can't rotate him. That's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't realize that all of them have, like, the same sleeves. It's just the main piece that is different. I like this one the best, I do believe. No, I like this one better. I like the filigree design. Are all the pants the same? Yes, all the pants are the same. As are the boots. Cool. I'm gonna wear this to see the Emperor. It's more of a free-hanging look.
I believe the gentleman's forgetting something?
No.
I believe the
Oh, fine.
Forgetting something?
Bite me. Is this gonna trigger like a huge cutscene?
Black suits the gentleman.
I mean,
Does
every
the
color
outfit
suits me.
satisfy the gentleman?
I suppose.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman
don't
is
like
to
that.
stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
You know, you could just refer to me as not a person. Or, like, you could refer to me as a person and not just, like, talk about me in the third person as if I'm not here.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate.
Not to you, you dick.
That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard.
I mean, is there a difference?
Please watch.
I mean, honestly, I have more respect for the,
hand flat,
like, the sex worker than the
down,
Emperor.
Chin to chest.
Because imperialism is bad, kids. I don't care if it's
Reverse.
US imperialism or fictional imperialism.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes. I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
It would help if I'd actually paid attention to his thing on how to bow. Let's just go through the options then, because I didn't pay attention in the slightest.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Okay. So... avoid mirroring. Oh well, hands at side was not a thing, so okay, so it's the second one then.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Northmen. Come with me.
Hate.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
The gentleman is not meant for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition.
I
Your
fear the
Majesty
Emperor can
will
suck my
suffice.
ass.
Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Cool. Well, we will get to that clusterfuck, which I'm going to... Oh, I am absolutely going to be just as... I'm just going to be as uncooperative as witcherly possible during this whole thing, because I don't give a shit about their bullshit protocols, especially not when they insist at being insulting to the people of the North at every possible opportunity. So, this Emperor and his Chamberlain and all of their fun little court can go glitch themselves. So I'm so very excited to troll the king. Or, you know, whatever it was that Geralt said that pissed off the Chamberlain. But that we'll have to wait for next time. So, until next time, please do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it is time for some very important things. Infinite thanks to my Voidizians over on Ko-fi, Darius, and Sarah Senpai. If you'd like to see your name on the screen, or gain access to other wonderful boons, such as choosing what games I play, Discord access, the chance to sell me your immortal soul, and much, much more, check out my Ko-fi link in the description. And as always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.